All right, Shalom. All praises due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. And Shalom to you brothers pushing this truth and sincerity. I'm Karate Zabba, back with another show. And this show I'm going to entitle From the West to the East. Okay? Because what the main deliverance when Yahweh Shah comes back, he's going to arise from the east, as the scriptures say, and he's going to come over here to the west, which are the Americas, where the bulk of Israel is at, on the western side of the earth. Okay, the western hemisphere, and that's where the main deliverance is going to be when Yahweh Shah deliver his elect from this side of the world and bring them back home to the east. All right, which is over there to the land of Israel, where the kingdom of heaven is going to be established. And Israel will be delivered, the elect is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, as the scriptures say, which the elect is going to be delivered out of those lands also. But the bulk of Israel is over here in the west, and that main deliverance is going to take place right here, in Babylon, when Yahweh Shah comes back. So he's going to gather his elect from this land and bring us back to the homeland. So we're going to jump right into the scripture. So first scripture I want to get is Baruch chapter 5, verse 5. And it reads, "Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high." And we know Jerusalem is referencing to what? Israel. Okay? Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Okay? So it's referencing to the children of Israel. It's referencing to the people. Okay? So it says, "Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east. And behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God." Yeah, so it says, thy children gathered from the west unto the east. Okay? And that's what's going to happen. We're going to be gathered. The elect is going to be gathered from the west, which is over here on this side of the world, mainly in America. Okay? Well, all of the Americas. All right? But, pretty much Babylon, because Babylon, a.k.a. America, this is the kingdom that's going to be thrown down. And this is the kingdom where Israel was brought into captivity over here in America. All right, the true Jews, which are the so-called Negroes. All right, and then you had the rest of the Latino tribes. Okay, the Native Americans. All right, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexican Indians. So the whole bulk of Israel is on this side of the world. So that's where that deliverance is going to take place, from the west. So I read it again. It says, "Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east. And behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east." Yeah, from the west unto the east, because we're going to be brought back to the east, where the land of Israel is, our homeland. Okay? And it says, by the word of the Holy One. And we know the word is Yahweh Shah. All right? So, and it's written. And that gathering is being done right now through the word, by us waking up to this truth. Okay? Us waking up to this truth. And this truth, is spread throughout the four corners of the earth. So Israel is waking up all over the world. Okay? But then what? That great deliverance is going to come when Yahweh Shah actually comes back to deliver his elect from out of this captivity, from the land of the west, which is America, and bring us back home. So from there, let's get I want to get the book of, let's go to Let's get the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 18, and it reads, In those days, it says, in those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for an inheritance unto your fathers. Right. So it says, in those days, the house of Judah, what days? The last days, okay? Which are the days that we are living in now. So it says, in those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, all right? And that's all the tribes together, because you have the house of Judah, which represents Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and the house of Israel, which is the 10 tribes, okay? And it shall walk together, because what? We're just starting with this truth. The tribes are coming back through the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, okay? And when that great deliverance happened, when Yahushua comes back, he's going to gather the elect out of every tribe, okay? It says, in those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north. The land of the north is Babylon, all right? The new Babylon, America. This is that land of the north. So it says, out of the land of the north to the land that I have given for inheritance to their fathers. And what's the land that they have given for inheritance to the forefathers? The land of Israel, okay? Which is that, promise down from Abraham, Isaac unto Jacob, unto the children of Israel. So what? We're gonna be delivered and brought back to our own land, all right? Because right now you have those heathens in that land. You have the so-called Jays. You have those Jays over there pretending to be the children of Israel. All right, you have those Arabs over there fighting over a land that's not theirs. But the Lord is going to remove them out of that land and set the true people back in that land. Okay, once Yahweh Shah returns to deliver the elect of Israel from their captivity. Okay, so from there, let's get Jeremiah 50. Jeremiah 50, let's read verse 33. It says, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Yeah, that's right. So the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. Now, where's the place where we were oppressed together? Right here in America. Okay? Because all the tribes were oppressed in this land. You have the so-called Judah, which represents the so-called Negroes, and Israel, which represents the Latino tribes and Native Americans. And over here on this side of the world, we was oppressed and slaughtered by our enemy, the so-called white man. Okay? And we're being oppressed. The blacks and Latinos and natives are being oppressed to this very day. Okay? We're still undergoing that oppression from the so-called white man right here in America. Okay? So this is the place where we were oppressed together. Now it says, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Yeah, we're still held captive unto this very day. All right? You got to have a social security, ID, etc. These are all forms of you being a property of the elite, okay? And then ultimately, what? You're going to have to take that RFID. So showing you, this is all, we're still being held captive unto this day. Because what? We got to follow the so-called white man's system, all right? So it says, it reads, verse 34, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly, it says, he shall thoroughly, Slakia. It says, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest, to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon, which is America. Okay, and that's going to show you that it's talking about the new Babylon, which is America, because back in ancient Babylon, the children of Israel and the children of Judah wasn't oppressed together in ancient Babylon. Okay, because only the house of Judah was in captivity under the ancient Babylonians. All right, but the rest of Israel went into captivity under the Assyrians. Okay, so the Babylon where both the house of Israel and the house of Judah were oppressed together is right here in America. Okay, because this is where, on this side, this is where all the tribes was oppressed by the so-called white man. All right, so I read it, verse 34 again. It says, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. Yeah, and the Redeemer is Yahweh Shah. Okay, and the Most High, which the Most High, he's going to send his son, Yahweh Shah, to deliver, to redeem us, okay? To bring us back to the Most High. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause. Yeah, and the Lord is going to plead our cause, okay, for everything that have been done unto us by our enemies, starting with the so-called white man. They're going to be paid back for what they have done. It says that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. Yeah, so, and the Lord, he's going to disquiet this place. All right, and how is he going to do that? By those thermonuclear missiles, okay, which is going to disquiet this place. Scripture speak about, this place is going to rock, the earth going to rock to and fro like a junket. All right, those loud explosions from the missiles. So the Most High he's going to shake this place up. Okay, with that destruction upon Babylon, aka America. So from there, let's get I want to go to Book of Isaiah. Let me see. Okay, let's get the Book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 19, and it reads, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Yeah, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, okay? And we fear the name of the Lord over here in the west. So showing you that we have the true names, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Yahweh being the name of the Most High, Yahweh Shah being the name of the Son, okay? And the elect is going to fear the name of the Lord, okay? Over here in the west, the land of our captivity. So it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. Yeah, so his glory from the rising of the sun. And that's when Yahweh Shah, he's going to come back with, in his glory, okay, with those chariots. And it says from the rising of the sun. And where did the sun arise? From the east. The sun arises in the east, okay? So the sun arises in the east. So the same way, the same direction where the sun rises, that's where Yahweh Shah, he's going to arise, okay? With those chariots. He's going to come from the east unto the west, all right? to deliver his elect and bring them back home. So it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When an enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a stand against him. Yeah, the enemy gonna come in like a flood. All right, which is talking about in these times, these end times. Okay, because what Esau, he's gonna come in like a flood with his army, his military. All right, to what? Try to destroy the people of the Lord. And that's where the Lord is going to lift up that standard, which is that spiritual power to he's going to give to his men, as he have done throughout the scriptures. Those elect men is going to get that spiritual power, okay, to fight against their enemies in the last days. So we're approaching these times now, okay. So from there, let me get the book of Isaiah, chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1, and it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land." That's right. So we're going to be set in our own land because this is not our land. Okay. Scripture, Micah 2:10 tell you that this is not our rest. So this place is not our rest. All right. This place is polluted and it's going to pollute us, and it pollutes the minds of the children of Israel. All right. America has polluted the minds of our people and have drawn them away from the truth. And our people are filled with all the philosophies of this place and wickedness. Okay. So, and we're still being oppressed here. So this is not our place of rest. So the Lord have to deliver us from this place. So it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob." And the strangers are the Israelite foreigners that are scattered. So they're gonna be brought back into the fold. Okay. "And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." That's right. So when we get in our land, we're going to rule over these nations. We're going to rule over our oppressors. We're going to rule over the so-called white man in these heathen nations that oppressed us. Okay, so the roles is going to flip in our kingdom. We're going to have the authority under Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay, but this oppression and us being in this land is not going to last forever. Okay, eventually Yahushua is going to come back and deliver us, okay, which is right around the corner. So, with that, I'm going to say all praises due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakah Quadash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and Shalom to the elect. Shalom.